if we take a look at problem number, 3, not 4, there are 4 terms. We are going to factor by grouping. Again, keep in mind the largest exponent is a 3, which means it's a cubic, which means we're going to have 3 solutions when we are done. So to factor by grouping, again, I'm going to group the first 2 and the last 2 together. My GCF between x cubed and x squared is x. When I write my leftovers, my x's are just going to go down by 1. So my leftovers are going to, my GCF between x cubed and x squared is x squared. I don't know what I was thinking. So when I write my leftovers, my exponents are going to go down by 2. So I started out with 3 x's. I took 2 x's out, 1 x is left. Technically, there is a 1 in front of that x squared. So when we take out that x squared, there's a 1 acting as the placeholder. So my leftovers are x plus 1. Bring down that minus sign. My GCF between 4x and 4 is 4. And my leftovers are going to match. My leftovers are going to be x plus 1. Again, the reason why this happens is technically our GCF here is negative. It's a negative 4 technically. So whenever you take out a negative GCF, your signs always change to the opposite. So we started out with a negative, but because we took out that negative GCF, it's going to change to a positive. So then we are going to make our 2 parentheses. The x squared minus 4, my GCFs go together in 1 parenthesis, and then my x plus 1s, the repeating parenthesis, go together in another. Always make sure when you have a cubic and you are factoring, particularly by grouping, always check and see, can I do a difference of squares problem? In that first parentheses, we can. There's 2 terms. We have an x squared, we have a 4, and we're subtracting. We're subtracting 2 perfect squares. So we can keep factoring that parenthesis. Okay. The back parenthesis, x plus 1, we're not subtracting. They're not both perfect squares, so we can't really do anything with x plus 1, so I'm going to rewrite it. Then I'm going to factor that front parenthesis by difference of squares. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 4 is 2. And then one parenthesis is going to get a plus. The other one's going to get a minus. Now that I'm done factoring, I'm going to set each parenthesis equal to 0. And then solve. These are all real easy equations to solve. Just move the 2 over by subtracting. So one of your solutions is that x equals negative 2. Move the other 2 over by adding. That means your other solution is x equals positive 2. And the last one, move the 1 over by subtracting. So your other solution is x is equal to negative 1. There you go. Those are your 3 solutions.